Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Haley and today's video is a skincare product slash makeup routine. So let's do it. Okay, so to start off, before I talk about my skincare products, I'm going to put on my moisturizer that I put on before I do my makeup. It is Mary Kay, and whenever I talk about my skincare products, you'll realize that I don't use Mary Kay products. I use Mary Kay makeup. But the reason that I like to use this moisturizer is because it has SPF in it, and I have super fair skin that burns really easily. So whenever I'm going out in the sun or literally anything, I just really like to have SPF on to protect my skin. So I don't use any other Mary Kay skincare products. I just use their makeup, but I do really like this SPF moisturizer. So that being said, the skincare products I use are actually called Pomifera, and I use a lot of different products from them. I use a healing body oil. It is literally amazing. You can put it on dry skin, sunburns, or literally just like after the shower. I like to put it on. It keeps a nice glow to my skin and really makes sure that I'm moisturized, and I don't know, it just makes my skin look super healthy. Another product that I use is their face wash. It's actually in my shower right now. It's in a little pump bottle, and the thing that I love about that is I've tried so many different skincare products, and the thing that I really love about Pomifera is that whenever I wash my face, it leaves my skin feeling very clean, but also not like stripped of all of the like natural oils and like moisture that my skin has. In the past, I've used facial cleansers that just leave my skin feeling so dry, and I naturally have a drier skin, so to feel even extra dry is not my favorite thing. So the thing that I just really love about Pomifera is that even after I wash my face and I rinse it off, like my skin just feels so soft and clean, but also still like there's moisture and it's not completely dried out. And then after the shower, I like to put on what is called Pomifera Rose, and it is an anti-aging serum and moisturizer, but this stuff is like liquid magic, okay? This stuff clears up acne, it restores like sunspots and that sort of thing. It just keeps your face looking super fresh and truly moisturized, and all of these products smell amazing. They're all natural based and they use essential oils and things like that. So they're super healthy for you and not bad for the environment, but they do amazing things for your skin. So like I said, I put both of these on after my shower, which I typically shower at night just for like doing my hair and stuff the next morning. So these are really good for after the shower, and then that gives plenty of time to soak in overnight and just really give my skin the moisture that it needs. Another product that I use, it's not necessarily a skincare product, is their hair oil. It's called Radiant Hair Oil, and this stuff smells so good. It leaves your hair shiny, moisturized, and it protects from heat and like helps with frizz and all sorts of things. So this stuff is also really amazing, and I highly recommend, if you like to use like hair products and things like that, that you check this out because it is amazing. Okay, back to my skincare and makeup routine. So today I'm doing just like my everyday makeup look, which is not a ton. I already put on my SPF moisturizer, and I did that first so that it could kind of soak in and, you know, dry up before I tried to put on makeup. So the very first step I'm going to do for makeup is this concealer. It is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade Light, because I'm light. And really all I do this for is to cover up any blemishes to get a little bit of extra coverage where I want it. So I just have a few little spots that are giving me some trouble right now. Okay, and then once I have that blended, I am going to go in with my Mary Kay Mineral Powder Foundation. It is in the shade Ivory 1. And I really like this powder foundation because it gives me like a decent amount of coverage. I feel like that's one thing that I've found with a lot of different powders is that you don't really get a ton of coverage, but I think that this one gives you a decent amount of coverage for being a powder. And then obviously, like if I'm going somewhere where I want to have more coverage, then I just use my liquid foundation. But for a powder, I feel like this gives pretty good coverage. Okay, so after I do one just nice even coat of that, I like to go in with a little bit more on my cheeks just because I kind of have a natural rosiness that I like to cover a little bit. So I go in with a little bit extra on my cheeks just to try to cover up the pinkness. Pinkness? Is that a word? Okay, so I think that's pretty good. I'm done with my foundation. Next, I'm going to do my blush, and I literally barely do any of this, especially during my like everyday look. If I'm going somewhere and I put on my liquid foundation and I'm doing more of a full out makeup look, then I will contour and use more blush. But for this, my everyday look, I pretty much just do a teeny tiny little bit and call it good. I like to put a little bit on there just to give myself some color. Next, I'm going to take, oh, I forgot to tell you guys what it was. So I use Urban Decay, the Naked palette, and this is the only high-end makeup I use. I use like multiple Urban Decay products, but other than that, I use all drugstore products. So next, I'm going to use my e.l.f. highlighter. And with this, I also just do a teeny tiny little bit. Not a ton when I'm doing my everyday look. Just because I like to keep it natural and not super overwhelming. Alright, so now that I'm done with that, time for the brows. And if you're a blonde watching this, you know how much of a struggle it is to do your brows because you don't want them to be too dark, or at least I don't. So I have been using the e.l.f. eyebrow kit. I used a different brand. I can't remember what it was. I got it from Kohl's one time and I really, really liked it. It was a powder and I ran out of it and then I couldn't find it anywhere else. It was sold out online, so I had to switch it up because I was literally out. So I went to e.l.f. and so far I've really liked it. So yeah. So first I just go in, there's like a gel and a powder in this little kit. So first I go in with the gel and just kind of outline it, and then I fill it in with the powder, and then I go in over the top of it with some of my foundation just to lighten it up a little bit. It's a long process. I'm probably going to speed it up on the video because it takes me a hot minute to do my eyebrows. Alright, so I'm all done with my eyebrows, and now the only thing I have left is my eyelashes. I use two different mascaras. The first one I use is Lash Stiletto by Maybelline, and then the other one is Scandalize by Rimmel. So this one really focuses on length, and then that one kind of gives them more volume. And I love eyelashes, so if you're like me, definitely would check out both of these mascaras because they're amazing. So here's my eyelashes after the Lash Stiletto by Maybelline. If you don't care to have like more volume, then this gives really good length, and I like it, but I also like to have volume with it, so that's why I add my Scandalize. So now I'm going to go in with the Scandalize by Rimmel. Okay, so here they are now with the Scandalize put on them also. Another question that I thought about while I was doing my mascara that I get kind of often is, what do I do to curl my eyelashes? And I honestly don't do anything. I think that they're just kind of naturally curled. Yeah, they're just kind of naturally like that, so I don't really know. If you guys have any good tips for how people curl their eyelashes, comment down below for anyone that needs some help. I think that's it. The last thing that I usually do is I put on some of this Vaseline cocoa butter for my lips. It just moisturizes them and gives them a nice little shine. And I call it a day. So I hope you guys like this video. It was one of the videos that I got requested a few months ago, whenever I asked people what they wanted to see. So this is for you. And if you guys are interested, I'm going to be putting the link to the skincare products I use in the description box below. So feel free to check that out. And if you have any questions about any of it, please feel free to reach out to me on social media and I would happily answer questions. Like I said, I love the products and I don't normally like promote things or I don't know, like try to sell stuff to people, but these products are seriously amazing and I absolutely love them. So I just thought I would share them. And Duncan. Before I go, I'm going to start a new thing for all of my videos. I'm going to share like 1 or 2 little Bible verses that I really like or I've really resonated with recently. So today those verses are Proverbs 3 verses 5 and 6, which say, "Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him and he will make your path straight." And the reason that I just wanted to share those verses today is because lately in my life, just things have been going crazy, I feel like, and I've gotten to a point where I'm like, I literally have zero control over anything. And I think that as it's been challenging, it's also been helping me grow and just kind of be more dependent on God and realize like He's got this and I don't have to understand things. His ways are higher than my ways, and if I trust that and I put my faith in Him, then He's gonna make everything work out. So I just really found some encouragement in that. I don't know, just really reflecting on those verses and being so grateful for how faithful the Lord has been to me recently. So now I'm going to be finished with my video. And if you guys liked it, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.